You cool?
What does that mean?
Superhero stuff.
What superhero are you?
Peacemaker.
Get out of here! There's no superhero called Peacemaker!
I love the opening. I love that it kind of shows the humility of when you think that everyone probably knows you because you're doing all this cool stuff, but probably most people do not. And it reminds me of the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy where no one really knows who Star-Lord is. And he's like, what, are you kidding? I'm Star-Lord. Even the people that are working in the hospital next to you have really no clue who you are.
Born killer with expertise in every weapon known to humankind.
So they're trained killers. They're going on to do these really serious missions, but really they're just boys at heart. And I think that especially for a child soldier such as Peacemaker, it shows that his, that kind of stunted growth, but he's still kind of sweet and caring at the same time as he makes a little tiny peace symbol because he's Peacemaker with the gun bullets between his legs, showing his butt.
You don't have to shoot people after you already killed them.
Right. But I love that he's learned to be polite and much sweeter than he was on the Suicide Squad. I think that a little bit of the leadership skills of you don't have to do that instead of being angry or admonishing.
Are you sure those two kids came out of those parents? That's an attractive couple, and that one looks like it came out of them, but the other one looks like a butt baby. Butt babies, worse in every way. They come out of a woman's butt.
And it shows, not only that stunted growth, but he spent all of this time, and when people are really good at one skill, it is often at the cost of other things. You cannot really master a skill and spend all the amount of time to be able to be a trained mercenary and then also have a lot of knowledge in different areas. But I think that it more goes to the fact that Peacemaker's probably also gone through a whole bunch of trauma and hurt, which has kind of stunted his emotional needs.
There's something about him that's sad.
Hey, Dad.
How did mine sprout grow into a Nancy boy like you?
Parents are our way of showing, is the world safe and can we trust it? And when the bullying comes from your own father, and let's just say it, it takes like 50 positive comments to negate one insulting piece. That becomes your inner dialogue with yourself. And so if he's being mocked for being emotional or thoughtful and caring, you can see how he has cut out all of those pieces to himself. I actually think Peacemaker is very empathic and very caring. He does not show the same kind of sociopathic tendencies that the Thinker does. He's doing everything he can to still try to make his father proud and show that he can be a cold-hearted soldier. But he's not.
You use being a jerk as a way to push people away.
You suck at PowerPoint!
But if you would just drop that, people actually might like you.
Him being insulting to others, one, is what he was already taught. Two, yes, it's a defensive mechanism. It keeps people away from him. But it's not just because that's what he was taught from his father. It's that if he gets attached to people, if he turns on that part of him that cares, it's gonna wreck with him being a very good soldier, because once he cares about people, that may supersede the mission, which then makes him feel like he's gonna become back to that person that his father keeps on accusing him of being: soft, caring, empathic. And so that's the last thing that he wants to do. Plus, he starts to feel and think that he has an actual choice in his decisions. Then he's gonna have to think through all of the things that he's done and that maybe he did have a choice and maybe he shouldn't have.
Do you really want to taste it?
And I love the playfulness. I love his dance. You can see that boyish fun that's in him, that area where he has stopped developing and he needs to go back to that place and regrow and accept himself for whatever he wants to do. And yes, dance. Can we talk about the tighty whities for a second? Like, isn't that so much of a little boy wearing those little tiny tighty whities? No, because other people might be wearing them right now. I'm not gonna say anything. Wear your tighty whities, be proud, and dance. Don't even worry about it.
Oh my God. He's hugging me. Dad, grab my phone. I don't want to move. Dad?
I love it. I love that he's enjoying being hugged by the eagle and that's really what he wants. His little cup is saying, I want affirmation and validation and love. But of course, his dad walks away during this great moment for him, which I think is also telling of that relationship that they're going to be probably in the show trying to rebuild. That when he needs his father wasn't really there. But love the eagle. Are you excited about Peacemaker? If so, leave a comment below, and if you like this video, please hit subscribe.